I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. In the 18th century, sent by the government of the Kingdom of Spain, the royal alferez Don Antonio de Febres Cordero y de la Peña, from whom all the Febres Cordero descend, arrived in Venezuela as mayor of Coro and captain of the regulated militias from Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. He was married to the Spanish María Bernarda Pérez y Padrón. Brother Miguel Febres Cordero, one of his descendants, was born in the town of Cuenca in Ecuador on November 7, 1854, and they gave him the name of Francisco. He was born with deformed feet, and that disappointed his family. They called him Panchito. He was immobile until he was 5 years old, when suddenly, one day in the garden, looking at a bush of roses in the patio of his house, he saw a beautiful lady. Francisco immediately began to say, "Look how beautiful is the lady who is on the roses. She has a white dress and a blue cloak." At that moment, Francisco got up without problems and began to walk. Great surprise for everyone. The Immaculate Virgin Mary had appeared to him and cured him. In 1863, the president of Ecuador, concerned about the enormous illiteracy in his country, contacted the brothers of the De La Salle Christian schools in France to have them go and found schools. The first 10 De La Salle brothers who arrived founded 3 schools, one in Quito, another in Guayaquil, and another in Cuenca. Among those from Cuenca was Panchito, who was distinguished by his intelligence and his desire to learn. He loved teaching and wanted to become a religious with the De La Salle brothers. After overcoming many difficulties and obstacles, on the Feast of the Annunciation in 1868, he wore the habit of the La Sallians, becoming Brother Michael. When he finished his novitiate, they sent him to Quito. Those were years of intense work, as it was his whole life. Full-time teaching with exhausting schedules, catechetical work, helping sick conferers. He made time to study languages and write books for schools. In 3 years, he published 100 school texts, some of which were corrected editions of themes like religion, literature, grammar, and mathematics. He was a very good teacher and loved by everyone. When in 1890 the great La Salle de Cebolar Institute was opened with a semi-boarding school to whom the semi-boarding schools were entrusted, they gave it to him. They said that Brother Miguel was the best architect of the school in Ecuador as a teacher, academic director, and writer. Therefore, due to his cultural and pedagogical merits, on August 2nd, 1892, he was incorporated into the National Academy of the Republic of Ecuador and appointed corresponding member of the Royal Academy of the Language of Spain. His incorporation speech into the Academy caused a great positive impact and dealt with the influence of Christian on moral science, letters, and the arts. In 1907, he was sent to Belgium to work on the translation into Spanish of the school textbooks that would be adopted by the brothers recently exiled from France due to the French Revolution and established in large numbers in Latin America. Due to his delicate health, he was transferred to Spain near Barcelona. There he continued to work intensely. He died of pneumonia on February 9, 1910. Brother Miguel Febres Cordero learned the art of speaking with God. He spoke about God and in the name of God because he knew that with God we always win.